asked her, I said, were they like chummy with each other? And she was just like, dude, chummy wasn't the word. She was like, they were like pretty much all over each other.
But she says she's not dating anybody else. Every word here is a lie. Charlie's love will last me a lifetime. The Lord is the only one who can ever fill that most painful void.
Don't waste your time. The right person will literally say, I know that this is something special. Let's honor the Lord. Let's do this right. I'm not going to treat my boyfriend like my fiance and my fiance like my husband. Like, we're going to do this the right way.
Okay, guys, so it looks like Erika has moved on to a new man, and she's really, really mad that people found out about him. She literally just went off on an independent journalist, insulting him and calling him names, simply for asking about her rumored date. But do you remember when Erika said she never reads what people say about her online and says she's too busy to care? She said that in that interview with Karoline Leavitt at George Washington University last month. And I'm pretty sure we talked about this before, but I want to remind you because it's relevant to the story about Erika's rumored new man. And she specifically mentioned people saying things about her on X. Let's watch this.
No, totally. There'll be people that are like, did you see what they're saying about you on X? And I'm like, no, I don't have time. I don't have time. And actually, quite frankly, I really do not care. I am actually really busy right now playing Magnetiles, and that is way more important.
Changing diapers.
Yes, than hearing the endless onslaught that really is just noise.
All right, so Erika said she's too busy to go on X and read what people say. It's all noise, right? Okay, so tell me, why did she just go off on this X user and a whole paragraph when he mentioned she might have a new man? So here's what happened. There's this popular account on X called Project Constitution, and it's run by Colin Scott Campbell, a Maryland-based online activist. He often posts about Erika that the mainstream media doesn't report on. And I'm not saying everything he posts is 100% factual, but this time it looks like he does have actual receipts. So last week, Project Constitution posted this interview he did with an eyewitness who allegedly saw Erika on Thursday evening, May 14th, at this exclusive bar in Beverly Hills, getting very intimate with Blake Wynn, her rumored new boyfriend. And we'll talk about who Blake Wynn is in a second, but first, let's listen to what this eyewitness told Project Constitution. And note that he digitally altered this eyewitness voice to protect her identity, so that's why the voice sounds a little weird. But let's listen to what she actually said.
So when my girlfriend told me this, she was like, isn't this the guy that you were posting about and his wife, and like you were really strong about it? And I'm like, yeah, oh my God, like that's exactly who's with this guy right now. And I asked her, I said, were they like chummy with each other? And she was just like, dude, chummy wasn't the word. She was like, they were like pretty much all over each other. And her hair was super duper straight. Not wavy, like you always see it like on TV, like as if she doesn't put any effort into it. It looked like she had like a whole blowout done. And it didn't look like they were going anywhere else but the hotel. So that's really all that was said to me.
Do you think it was this guy here that I have on the screen?
Yeah, the description couldn't be any more. It couldn't be any more daunting.
Now here's what gets me, you guys. Even if this is fake news, even if Project Constitution got someone to lie about seeing Erika with Blake Wynn, what made me think, wait a minute, maybe there is something going on. It's actually Erika's response. Like I said earlier, she publicly claims she doesn't read what people say about her on X. She said she's too busy, she's focused on her kids, all this is noise, and so on and so on. But get this, Erika actually jumped in the replies on this Project Constitution post. And here's what she wrote. Every single word here is a lie. Charlie's love will last me a lifetime. The Lord is the only one who can ever fill that most painful void. On May 14th, I was home in Arizona celebrating my son's second birthday. Blake, who was about to be engaged to his longtime girlfriend, was a dear friend of my husband's, and I am grateful for his continued support, just like hundreds of others. Your deranged obsession with me and blatant disregard for any form of truth whatsoever is deeply disturbing, and I am praying you get the help you so clearly need. Brush off the Dorito dust and go touch grass. Now here's why this response is weird to me. If you scroll through Project Constitution's account, you'll see he's been sharing all kinds of rumors about Erika for months now. He claimed she faked her pregnancies, accused her of renting babies. He also posted about Erika's Romanian Angels project, and even claimed he tracked down an alleged orphan victim. And I think we can all agree these accusations are way worse than him saying Erika has a new boyfriend. And yet, Erika never responded to any of these posts. So I'm wondering why Erika never went off on Project Constitution when he talked about her kids and accused her of being an actual criminal. Why did she get so triggered about this boyfriend rumor? And I'm not saying this 100% proves the boyfriend story is true, but Erika's reaction is very telling in my opinion. I don't know you guys, but I would expect a widow to be more upset about the sloppy investigation into her husband's than about what some ex account says about her dating life. And by the way, how crazy is it that Erika publicly forgave Tyler Robinson at Charlie's memorial, but now she's crashing out at people on social media for saying she has a new boyfriend? So let's talk about this rumored boyfriend. Who is Blake Wynn? So Blake Wynn is the nephew of casino mogul and Trump donor Steve Wynn. Wynn's father changed the family's last name from Weinberg to Wynn, and they were based in upstate New York. Steve Wynn has a brother named Ken, who is a COO at a design firm, and Blake is Ken's son. Blake was born on December 22nd, 1999 in Las Vegas, Nevada, and he started off as a sneaker reseller and YouTuber before founding the Celebrity Poker Tour. So how does Blake Wynn know Erika? Well, it turns out Blake was actually close to Charlie. However, he was never pictured with Erika until Charlie was gone. But since Charlie's a if you do a quick search on Erika and Blake, you'll see nearly a dozen photos of them together at multiple events. In fact, Blake shared this photo on Instagram with Erika and Tulsi Gabbard at the White House Correspondents' Dinner last month. And back in December, Blake also shared this photo with Erika at a fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago. But I just want to check, and it looks like Blake has now deactivated his Instagram. Now, like I said, we can't 100% prove that Erika and Blake are dating. But here's the thing, when you've been caught lying so many times, like Erika has, specifically about your dating life, you don't get to be upset when people start to question everything you say. Erika could have stayed silent about her love life before Charlie, but instead she chose to lie. She went on CBS and claimed she didn't date anyone for 5 years before she met Charlie. But then when people tried to verify her claims, a photo surfaced of Erika on a date with Charlie's friend, Cabot Phillips. Cabot's actually the one who posted this, and he referred to them as a couple who gets painting lessons together. That was September 2017, just months before Erika met Charlie, and Cabot was already close to Charlie back then. They even played basketball together the same month Cabot and Erika went on that painting date. So I just don't understand why Erika would lie about things that can be easily verified. We know for a fact she lied about not dating anyone for 5 years, and we know she's not opposed to dating Charlie's friends. So now tell me, how are you supposed to take this woman seriously? I mean, really? And look, I get it. Project Constitution hasn't dropped real proof that Erika is dating Blake Wynn. But I'm just gonna say that if this rumor is actually true, it 100% fits Erika's pattern. Blake Wynn is younger than her. Charlie was younger than her. Is Blake a Trump supporter? Check. Does he come from a mega rich family? Check, check, check. It all fits Erika's dating MO. And like I said, the biggest clue for me is the way Erika reacted to this rumor. She writes this long post on X, crashing out, telling people to touch grass. And that's after she claimed she never reads what people say about her because she's too busy. And that's my whole point here. It doesn't even matter if Erika is dating Blake Wynn or not. The point is, she keeps getting caught in lie after lie, and her words pretty much never match her actions. But let me know what you're thinking in the comments. And as always, question everything.